Okay, well, hello everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. This is another session of mine. Today I'm going to be talking about how to do a good interview. These are just some tips, and hopefully, they can help you for when you do conduct your interviews. So, I have a few notes that I've written down, stuff that I've learned from when I've been taking interviews myself. One thing to start with is lighting. You want to make sure you have good lighting. I'm not sure if I have the best lighting right now myself, but depending on how you do it, like let's say you're doing a video like this, when you're talking directly to the audience, you want to make sure you have good lighting on yourself. You want to make sure there's no lighting behind you, rather in front of you, and try to do more natural lighting. And if you to do this, you could put your laptop or your camera or whatever you use, whether it be your camera or your phone or even your laptop. You want to set it, maybe you could set it in front of your window so the window lighting hits your face, or you could even do this, which let me see. Let me share my screen here. You could even have a Word document open because it's all white and it's bright light. You could do that. Or you could also, I also have my little lamp of mine right here. So I have that hitting the wall in front of me so then the lighting hits my face. So you just want to make sure you have good lighting. You don't want to, that's one tip for sure. Another thing is, let's see here. Oh yeah, so your backgrounds, obviously I have posters in my background. But for your background, you want to make sure it's not too distracting, and you also want to make sure it's not completely dull as well. For example, if the person you're interviewing is sitting in a chair and they have a bunch of clutter in the background, maybe it can distract people from the person. So you want to make sure that maybe there's something, if maybe there's you don't want to make sure it's a blank wall, but you want to make sure it's just regular. Um, and depending on what your topic is, maybe you could do something in a way to incorporate the background with your topic as well. Um, yeah, and then next I have wrote down like the people you interview. Now, I know there's a pandemic, and I know it's can be hard to interview people. You probably will want to get your friends and family, and you can interview your friends and family. However, it's really important that the people you interview, sorry for the notification, but it's really important that the people you interview, that they do have knowledge of your topic, whatever that is. You don't want to, if your topic has to do with something with technology, um, who knows? I don't know how much your friends or your family know about technology. Maybe they do, depending on what they enjoy to do or their work. But, instead of just doing them, you may want to include like someone who works at Best Buy, or, someone who has some type of knowledge. And you want to make sure that the people you interview, there's some diversity. It's not just your friends, not just your family. Maybe you could do one of your friends, and maybe you could do, like I said, someone from Best Buy, or, someone who has knowledge of your topic. Um, it's okay if like let's say you do interview a family or a friend, um, it's okay that if like one person doesn't know, isn't that much aware of the topic, that could be your diversity right there. Here's someone who doesn't know my topic, and here's someone that does know a lot about it. There's your diversity, but you want to make it interesting. You don't want to make it just regular. Think outside the box essentially. um let's see here. Also for audio, um I know we talked about audio last time, but I just want to show you because actually I haven't taken a class myself in which I have to do an interview type video as well. And so if I let me share my screen right here. Again, this is not required at all. But if sometimes having a microphone um is can be helpful. You know, I think the best brand or whatever is the lavalier type. I've bought a microphone before and it was not good. I had better audio from my own phone than I did the microphone. So I heard that lavalier is good. But I literally just bought one myself the other day. Yeah, so that's just, again, if you want to make sure you have good audio for whoever you're interviewing. Um, Not requirement at all, but again, just a note to keep in mind. And also, the other thing I was going to bring up is, let's see. So this again, these are just tips. Um, but this is when you're interviewing someone and just throughout the video, you know, if you just had the same shot, like if it was all medium shot film, you know, that's okay. But these are just examples of different ways you can capture your story. You know, it can be extreme wide shot, it could be a wide shot, medium close up. You know, these are just different names, but you know, just adding some, you know, diversity, I guess, to your shot types. You know, you could do, if you're interviewing someone, you could do a medium shot and then you could cut to them, a close up of them as well. Or, you know, or full shot. Full shot would be, well, not wide, but just, you know, just these different shot types. Again, these are just ways to just make your film a little bit more interesting, if you will. Um, but again, not a requirement. And I'm sure there are a lot more tips I could think of along the way. But if you guys, um, oh, actually, I do have one more note to add. For your future assignments, it's important that when you do your peer reviewing and assignments, that you all do your interviews together. So, I mean, gosh, what am I trying to say? Sorry. But you want to make sure that when you're doing your peer reviewing and your assignments, that they're all over Zoom and you're all included, everyone in your group. And so you record that and you turn that in. You want to make sure that you're all together. Please do not send any, you know, submissions when you guys are separated, or you know, just make sure you're all together, because that's going to help you all out. It's going to, the fact that you're able to help each other is going to be huge. And it's just important to interact with each other because you're all on the same page doing the same type of project. You're all guys are all doing great so far, but just please keep that in mind for future submissions. I hope these little tips helped you out a little bit. If I think of any more cool ones, I will let you know. But until then, I hope you have a great day.